Welcome to the Healing Mile. I'm Carrie, your walking bestie. And by the end of this episode, you're going to feel clear and encouraged about something that so many of us wrestle with: weight loss, but in a way that feels calm, simple, and doable. Before we get into anything, I want you to settle into your walk. Let your shoulders relax. Let your hands move the way they naturally do when you walk. Let your breath find its own pace. And while you settle in, I want to talk about something I think more of us need to hear. Weight loss doesn't start with putting pressure on ourselves or trying to overhaul our entire life in one day or all the rules we've been taught to follow. It starts right here, with you taking a walk, showing up for yourself in a simple, steady way. If you're here because you want to feel lighter or stronger or more confident in your body, you're in the right place. And I want you to know this: nothing about this walk is doing anything perfectly. This is about momentum. It's about small wins that add up. And it's about building trust with yourself, one step at a time. And I get it. Weight loss can feel complicated. There's a lot of noise out there, a lot of opinions, diets, ways to work out, a lot of pressure to do everything at once and to look a certain way. But here's what I've learned through my own journey and through so many moments of starting over. Our bodies respond best to consistency, not pressure. Our confidence grows from simple choices, not perfection. And the real change begins the moment we show up for ourselves in ways that feel good. Let me tell you about a moment that changed the way I think about weight loss. A while back, I was in a season where I felt heavy, not just physically, but mentally too. Life felt dull, I was tired, and every time I thought about getting back on track, it felt like too much. Too many pounds to lose, too many steps to count, too many rules to follow, and too many things to fix. One morning, I woke up, and instead of making this big, huge plan to change my life overnight, I told myself, just take a walk. That's it, nothing more. So I did. And something interesting happened on that walk. I didn't feel pressure. I just felt present. And by the time I got home, I felt a little lighter. Not because my body changed, but because the pressure I'd been putting on myself wasn't running the show anymore. That single walk turned into a few days of walking. Those days turned into a week. That week turned into a routine. And that routine turned into real noticeable changes in my mood, my energy, and yes, eventually my body. But it all started with removing the pressure in that one simple walk, just like the one you're on right now. So as we move through this walk together, I want you to know something. You're not behind or starting over again. You're starting fresh, and that's a completely different energy. This walk is your reset button. It's your way of saying, I'm ready for something that feels good. I'm ready to take care of myself in a steady, consistent way. And you don't have to figure everything out or have a perfect plan or motivation that lasts all day. You just need one simple choice, repeated consistently. You're making that choice right now. So take a breath, feel your steps, let your body warm up, and let this be the beginning of your momentum. Calm, steady, pressure-free. Let's walk together. Let's let your body settle into this walk just a little more. Feel your feet land underneath you. Let your arms move comfortably. Let your jaw unclench. Let your shoulders soften. Take a slow breath in and let it fall out naturally. Notice how your body starts to loosen up as you move. Your steps find their own steady pace, and your breath finds its own rhythm. Everything starts working together beautifully without you trying to control anything. Take another easy breath in and let it flow out. Feel your chest open a little as you breathe. Feel the air move in and out without effort. Again, your body knows exactly what to do. It just needed you to show up. Take one more slow breath in and let it go. You might already feel a little more awake, a little more warm, more present, more connected to yourself. That's the power of these first few minutes. They set the tone for the rest of this time together. You're here, you're moving, you're doing something really good for yourself. So let's keep walking and talk about how weight loss can feel really overwhelming when we think we have to do everything all at once. You've probably had moments like this where you wake up and think, I need to drink more water. I need to cut out sugar. I need to get to the gym. I need to count my steps, count my macros. I need to stop doing this, start doing that. And before you even start, you're exhausted. That's been my experience for sure. Not because we're doing something wrong or we're unmotivated, but because the pressure is too big before we even take the first step. And here's another thing. Weight loss doesn't fall apart because we aren't capable of achieving it. We are. It falls apart because we try to change everything at once. But our bodies don't need a complete overhaul. It just needs some consistency, the kind that feels doable and steady. All right, let me go back to that moment I shared earlier because it changed everything for me. I remember waking up one morning feeling that stuck feeling. I felt heavy in my body, heavy in my thoughts, heavy in my energy. I kept telling myself I should start eating better or I should do a longer workout. But the thought of doing all of that at the same time just felt like too much. And one thing about me, when I feel overwhelmed, I shut down. Maybe you can relate. So that morning, I took a different approach. I told myself, just take that walk. That's all you're responsible for today. Not 10,000 steps, not a full body workout, not a meal plan. Just take a walk. In that one decision, that tiny shift from pressure to simplicity changed the direction of everything. I put my shoes on, I walked outside, and I let my body move without any expectation. There was no timeline, no goal, no tracking, no pressure, just movement. And by the time I got home, I felt better. Again, not because the walk magically made weight fall off. That's not how it works. But because I felt in control again. I felt proud of myself for moving. I felt capable of doing something that didn't drain me. And that feeling, that tiny spark of, I did something good for myself today, is what builds real momentum. That's what creates change, not a big plan or a strict routine or perfection, just small choices that stack up. So if you've ever felt like weight loss is too big or too confusing or too complicated, I want you to hear this. Your walk today matters. It counts. Because every time you show up like this, without pressure or rules or trying to be perfect, you build trust with yourself. And trust is what gets you back out here tomorrow and the next day and the day after that. Weight loss is not a race. It's also not a punishment. It's not a sprint to some imaginary finish line. It's a steady return to taking care of yourself, loving yourself, reconnecting to your body in a way that feels kind and supportive. It's creating a daily rhythm that helps you feel lighter inside and out. And that's exactly what we're doing with this walk right now. You're creating momentum, you're building confidence, and you're collecting a daily win. And those daily wins change everything. Because when you feel good about your choices, you make more good choices. And when you feel steady in your body, you move more. When you feel connected to yourself, you naturally reach for things that support your goals. You just do. So as we keep walking together, I want you to let go of the idea that weight loss has to be complicated. Let go of the pressure. Let go of the old stories you've told yourself about what it should look like. Today, it looks like this walk. Today, this moment of showing up for yourself is what it looks like. You are doing something so powerful right now, even if it feels super simple. And honestly, simple is where the magic happens. So let's keep going while I walk you through something that helped weight loss feel a lot simpler for me. And that's understanding what's actually happening inside of our bodies when we walk. I'm not here to lecture you or overwhelm you with charts or numbers or act like I know everything, because I don't. I just want to give you a few pieces of real, usable information that make this whole journey feel clearer and lighter. Because the truth is this: your body loves walking, and it responds in more ways than you realize. So let's talk about a few of those. Your daily movement matters more than you think. Most people believe weight loss is all about long workouts or cutting food. But one of the biggest drivers of real, steady fat loss is all the calories you burn from normal daily movement. Things like walking, cleaning, carrying groceries, even moving around your kitchen. It's everything outside of formal exercise, and it adds up fast, and it burns far more calories than most people realize. That's why movement consistency beats intensity. Your body just needs you to keep moving in simple, repeatable ways. When you take this walk, you're increasing that daily movement in the easiest, most natural way possible. And that increase, even by a little, helps your body shift into a fat burning mode gently, without stress or strain. Walking helps regulate your appetite. This one surprised me when I first learned it, because a lot of people, including me, assume exercise might make you more hungry. But walking actually tends to help your appetite settle into a steadier pattern. Why? Because walking helps balance key hormones that influence hunger, including the ones that spike when you're stressed out or tired. When you move your body at a comfortable pace, like you're doing right now, your stress lowers, your cravings soften, Your appetite becomes more predictable. You feel more in tune with what your body actually needs, not what stress is yelling at you to grab. That steady appetite makes weight loss feel easier and more natural and balanced instead of restricted or forced. Walking lowers stress in a way your body can actually feel. We don't talk enough about how stress affects weight loss. When your stress is high, your body holds on to energy. Your cravings rise, your sleep shifts, your motivation drops, everything feels harder. The moment you start walking, your body begins to release that built up tension. Your nervous system settles, your breath deepens, your mind gets clearer, and your stress response quiets down. And when your stress comes down, your body becomes more responsive to change because your body is no longer in survival mode. So, this walk isn't just a workout, it's a reset for your mind and your metabolism. It's a return to calm. And calm is where your best choices come from. Walking improves your blood sugar, which supports weight loss. Every time you walk, especially after meals, your body uses glucose more efficiently. A short walk like this can make a noticeable difference in how you feel for the rest of the day. It helps your body process food more effectively without spikes and crashes. This is why so many people say, I feel better when I walk. It's not in your head. Your body is literally working better. Walking boosts your confidence from the inside out. One of my favorite things about walking is that your brain responds to it in a way that lifts your mood almost instantly. Your movement increases a protein that supports brain health and gives you that feeling of mental clarity. It also increases your feel-good chemicals, the ones that help you feel motivated, calm, and capable. When your brain feels better, your choices feel easier. Your follow-through feels more natural, and your confidence builds without you having to pump yourself up. And confidence is one of those quiet engines of weight loss, because when you feel proud of yourself, you naturally keep going. And finally, walking gives you emotional space. Weight loss isn't just physical, it's emotional, it's mental. It's tied to stress, habits, old patterns, and how you talk to yourself. When you walk, your mind has a space to breathe. You can think more clearly. You can hear yourself again. You can feel into what your body needs instead of reacting on autopilot. That emotional clarity is what keeps you steady. It's what helps you choose foods that make you feel good. It's what helps you unwind at night instead of numbing out. And it's what helps you walk again tomorrow. Walking becomes your anchor, physically, mentally, and emotionally. So as we keep moving through this walk, I want you to feel something. Really feel this and hear it. You're not just burning calories. You're building steadiness in your body. You're balancing your appetite. You're lowering stress. You're supporting your metabolism. You're strengthening your confidence. You're creating emotional space. You're building momentum. And you're collecting a daily win. And every one of those pieces adds up. This is why walking works. This is why walking helps us with weight loss. Not through pressure, not through force, but through consistency, calm, and connection. You're already doing it, so let's keep going. And as we Settle a little deeper. I want to give you a simple structure that you can use every day, something steady, realistic, and easy to follow. These steps help your body feel supported, energized, and ready for the momentum that you are building, that we're building together. So take a breath, settle into that pace, and let's walk through this. Okay, step 1, walk 20 to 30 minutes a day. This daily walk is your anchor. It's long enough for your body to respond and short enough to stay consistent. If you want a gentle progression, week 1, walk 20 minutes. Week 2, add 5 minutes. Week 3, add 5 minutes more. Week 4 and on, walk the amount that feels best for you. A slow build keeps this comfortable and sustainable. Step 2, drink water before and after your walk. A small glass of water before your walk helps with energy and focus. A small glass after helps your body feel refreshed and balanced. Simple habits create steady shifts. Step 3, add a little more protein and fiber to your meals. These two things help your appetite stay steady. They support digestion and they keep your energy smooth throughout the day. If you want a clear, easy to follow structure, my 21-day walking and eating plan lays it all out for you. Meals, snacks, portions, and a walking routine designed to help you feel lighter and more confident. I'll link it in the show notes for you. But even if you're not going to use that plan, here are simple places to start. Eggs, chicken or turkey, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, beans or lentils, vegetables, berries, and whole grains. Aim for just one small upgrade at your next meal. It all adds up. Step 4, try a short walk after meals when possible. A relaxed 5 to 10 minute walk after eating helps your body handle blood sugar more smoothly, reduces cravings, and gives your mind a reset. There's a well-known Chinese proverb that says, walk 100 steps after a meal and live to 99. It's simple old wisdom, but the meaning holds up. A gentle walk after eating supports digestion, steadies your energy, and helps your body feel lighter. It doesn't have to be fast or long. Just a few minutes can make a noticeable difference in how you feel for the rest of the evening, how you sleep, and how you digest that food. Step 5, if you tend to reach for sweets at night, walk for 10 minutes first when you get that craving. This short walk gives your mind and body a pause, and sometimes that pause is all you need. And if you still want the treat after, you'll enjoy it more intentionally because, hey, you just went for a walk. Think of it as a way to check in with yourself, not a rule. Step 6, build one daily win. A daily win is one small choice that makes you feel proud. It can be choosing water once, adding protein, taking this walk, stretching before bed, getting a little sunlight, eating a vegetable you like. Daily wins strengthen our confidence, and confidence fuels consistency. Step 7, start the morning with one question. What does my body need today? Some days it's movement. Some days it's rest. Some days it's steady meals, more water, or fresh air. The question helps you stay connected to your body instead of chasing rules or pressure. It creates a realistic plan that fits your life, not someone else's. And the last step, step 8, end the day with a simple reflection. What supported my goals today? What helped me? This helps your mind focus on progress instead of pressure. It keeps you anchored in what's working and encourages more of it. These steps work beautifully together. They help your body stay balanced, your energy stay steady, and your motivation stay strong. Small, consistent choices like these build that momentum, and that momentum is where real change begins. As we wind down this walk, I want to give you a few affirmations to carry with you. Affirmations work because they help us speak to ourselves with intention. They shift our focus towards what we want to strengthen: our habits, our mindset, our confidence, and our connection to our bodies. You can repeat them silently or out loud, or just listen and notice how they make you feel inside. I'm building steady momentum every day. My body responds to the care I give it. I follow through on choices that support me. I feel stronger and more confident with each step. I'm creating the version of me I'm proud to become. Let these words sit with you as we walk. Let them shape how you move, how you think, and how you show up for yourself. Let's take one slow, deep breath in as we wind down this walk, and let it ease out. I want you to take a moment to notice how you feel, not just in your body, but in your mind too. This time you've given to yourself matters. This steady movement, this gentle effort, this space to breathe, it all adds up, I promise. Weight loss isn't built in one day, but it is built in days like this, days where you show up in a calm, steady way, days where you make choices that help you feel lighter and clearer and more connected to yourself. Think about everything you did during this walk. You moved your body. You paid attention to your breath. You learned a few simple habits that support your goals. You created momentum, and you built confidence, the quiet kind that stays with you long after this walk ends. Let yourself feel proud of this moment. You took a step towards the version of you you want to become. You created a little shift inside yourself. And those little shifts add up faster than you think. As you move through the rest of your day, keep this feeling with you: the steadiness, the clarity, the connection, the sense that you're capable of follow through. This walk wasn't about pressure or rules. It was about giving yourself something simple and supportive, and you did that beautifully. Well, guess what? You made it to the end of the walk. You showed up, stayed steady, and gave your body exactly what it needed today. Earlier in the episode, I mentioned the 21-day walking and eating plan that lays out easy meals, balanced snacks, and a walking routine that fits real life. So if you want simple structure to go along with the momentum you are building, this is a great next step. Again, the link will be in the show notes. Be sure to follow the podcast so you never miss a new episode, and feel free to share it with someone who might enjoy walking with us. A quick 5-star review also helps people discover this podcast, and it means so much to me. All right, I'm so happy you walked with me today. These small steps matter. You matter. And I'm grateful to be on this walking journey with you. Thank you so much for being here with me today on the Healing Mile. And I'll meet you on the path again soon.